Alright everyone, welcome back to Stories Untold as well as the channel. If you haven't seen episode 1, go check it out. We did The House Abandoned, which is the first part of this 4-part game. We're going to jump into the Lab Conduct, episode 2. The House Abandoned was text-based. I would assume this whole game will kind of go along those lines. But overall, really enjoying this so far. It's very different from other games that you might see, like first-person style, walking simulator style games. But let's go ahead and see what the Lab Conduct has for us, jumping into episode 2.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Alright. Okay, so it looks like this will be similar but different layout. Can I actually click on these? Or is this going to be like I have to click? So I would guess E's experiment, M is manual, H is help. Let's just stay here. I don't like that my cursor has to be on the screen, but we'll just chill. Okay, so experiment 1, experiment 01, internal analysis. Subject J1986-MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay, let me do, H. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. Okay, I'll do that in a sec. What's the manual? Electromagnetic spectrum, concentrated light, acoustic resonance, drill press, safety instructions, equipment layout. And then what do I need to do here? Experiment 1, internal analysis. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. So what would be... required apparatus. Camera, monitor, set to X-ray, and charge CC8-86 X-ray device. TV input modes, R3, IR, XR. R3 equals full color, IR equals infrared, and XR equals X-ray. Okay. So, charge CC86 X-ray device. Alright, well, let's look around at this. So we've got the monitor. CC86. Okay. And then what do I need to do? Monitor set to X-ray. X-ray would be XR. I think it's on R3 right now. And then charge the X-ray device. So right now it's on R3, IR, X-ray. Can I now use this? Okay, hold on. Let's look again. One more time here. Let's do equipment layout. Oh, okay, so this is what we have if I need to. So the X-ray, the drill, monitors, sync master, camera, test chamber, TV unit, signal generator, LZR II laser or LZR2 laser, and amplifier. There we go. Okay, I totally forgot about the camera part. And then this is lighting up, so...
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Experiment 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay, required apparatus. LZR II light generator. Set wavelength. Monitor set to RGB. So monitor to RGB, and then the laser set to 650. Okay.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
Alright, we got that one. Experiment O2-B, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Increase laser energy. Use the green laser. So that would be 510.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Okay, increasing it again. Okay, so now we're using the blue laser, which is going to be 455.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
I just start a heart inside of a machine. Okay, experiment 03, resonant frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain to set to 1. Sine wave is the second wave there, so required apparatus, the signal generator, set frequency and waveform, amplifier set gain. Signal generator, sine wave, frequency. So I'm gonna go 250 Hertz. That takes a sec. Okay. Amplifier set to 1. Where's the amplifier at, though? Oh, there we go. So I need to turn that on. Set that to 1. And then... Oh, there we go, okay. So I just need to turn off the other machine.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Alright, what are we going up to? 500 hertz, amplifier gain 5, we're still in sine wave. Go back up. Thank you. Okay. I don't like that.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there risk of damage?
Yeah, wrist damage, what the hell?
about,
I actually have no idea.
Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Okay. Switch to the square rate wave, maintaining current frequency of 500 and gain of 5. Okay, so we're just switching up to this guy.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Jeez. That's what someone says when something bad's about to happen. I know this seems uncomfortable and dangerous, but you have to trust us and keep going. That just doesn't sound good. Okay, maintain the gain of 5 in square waveform. Bring the waveform up to 1K. Oh god. This heart's gonna explode. Alright, here we go. Remember that time? Remember that time I said it was gonna
Activity
explode?
registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
How do you alleviate discomfort? You exploded the heart. It's gone. Proceed to drill the surface. Okay. Can I turn this off, I would assume, right? And then the amp as well. Just the drill? I guess so.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control.
No, you don't.
Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Okay, so this heart is very clearly something else. There is something within the heart. Or the heart itself is like some, like, alien thing? I don't know. Make contact with the artifact, open the test chamber. The fact that these guys are on the other side of a wall talking to me just makes me think that this is probably going to go so horribly wrong.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid.
What is this?
I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
What is this? What just
You're a
happened?
proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
What? No? Okay. Memory retraced. Temporal interface conversation.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Memory retraced. Temporal interface conversion. You wake up in a cryopod struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight. The computer terminal adjacent blinks. You tap at the screen, and the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with its horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of its reserves.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here, less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
What is happening? You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal.
This is incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Okay, so this is something like... kind of like I said, this looks like some sort of alien crash land on Earth, and now they're doing the classic earthly experiments on it that are extremely messed up. Crash site. Smoke billows from the downshift. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. The lights are blinding. You can make out silhouettes, but you will need to move some of the surrounding wreckage for a better view. There we go. Okay. So move wreckage. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Can I run? Cannot run. Cannot run away. Go to silhouettes.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Be proud of myself. You sent me in here to die. We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment, occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed in a small, artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned into the wall. Adjacent is a displayed monitor with wires that drape across the room
This doesn't
into
happen.
our chests.
We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash.
They have tortured us.
Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Interesting. It said it expired at the scene of the crash. Read writing, maybe? Symbols seem to indicate where on our body they had to cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Okay, so I read the writing. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape. Oh, okay, wires. Remove?
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Oh?
Find out what's going on.
No way. This is like attached to something else that is being tested on. Okay, we yank the wires protruding from our chests. Together we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Now dangling loose. They have tortured us. Leave room.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15.
I accidentally spelled room wrong, but that's fine.
That vision. It's not a memory. It's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
Hahaha. You're not gonna stop what I'm doing. You sent me in here to die, you jerks. Alright. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this house does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone, together. Use device.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good.
Ha!
We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
My guy, this is what happens when humans go too far. Okay, so left, right changes the glyphs. Oh, this is so weird. What is happening? I don't understand how to do this. Oh, I did something. I don't know what I did. I did something.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Well, that one was a fun one. I really like the differences between these. They're not all like text adventures, but they are kind of at the same time, you know? But yeah, this style of game, very interesting, very fun. It's definitely not as scary. It's more like kind of suspenseful based on the story. Whereas like you have other games that are based on jump scares or chase scenes or hiding and stuff like that. But this is still extremely fun. So if you guys enjoy this, come back for episode 3. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. If you want to, go ahead and like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.